What is up, everybody? We are back outside the cage. Your favorite day of the week, my favorite day of the week. We're back with it all. UFC 288 recap. We finally got some clarity in some divisions. A lot of big fights went down, a lot of huge results. We got some other non UFC news that came out this weekend. Mighty Mouse won the trilogy. We're back at it again in Charlotte this weekend. Jairzinho Rosenstrike versus Almeida fight night. Big heavyweight matchup there. We're gonna get into it all. Thank you for joining us. First things first, my brother. How you doing?
Doing pretty well. Long day at work, but we off now and we here. So day's about to get a lot better. Talking some MMA with my brother.
Yes, sir. Well, let's get right into it, man. Aljamain Sterling defends the bantamweight title versus Henry Triple C Cejudo. Kind of, looking, I guess now controversial. I kind of didn't have it as controversial as some. I kind of thought it was no doubt about it. 3-2 Aljo. Yes, close fight, but I thought the 3 rounds that I had Aljo winning were for sure his rounds. So I had it 3-2 Aljo. I'm surprised the reactions coming out. I did, however, say that I was like, these dudes are going to give it a split decision somehow. But I did have Aljo winning. So what was your reaction to the fight, everything that took place, and how'd you score it?
Yeah, man. Great card as a whole. And the main event, dude, I agree. 3-2 Aljo. He probably won the first and the second and the fourth is what I think it was.
Yeah. No, 1-3-4.
Yeah, 1-3-4. And then everyone else, a lot of people were saying they thought Henry won. I heard Suga say it. I heard Teddy Atlas say it, two people whose fight opinions I respect very highly.
Yeah.
So I was like, what? I thought it was kind of obvious that
I thought
that
too.
Aljo won. It was close. And you know what was really crazy? The judges' scorecards.
Yeah.
So would you agree that like the 5th round, Henry definitely won it?
Yeah. So I seen that. Henry should have won.
Yeah, there was
By that person's scorecards, if he gave Henry the 5th, Henry would have won.
Yeah, that is nuts. I was gonna try and get the picture up here, but still working out the kinks with the technology.
I was reading as well as like a lot of people saying that it was a pro Henry crowd. So that kind of, if you were, because I was reading too, like a lot of people that were watching it on TV had Aljo, then a lot of people that were there live in person had Henry. So that kind of could have played a part into it. But one thing that I would like, Aljo's team, and after the 4th going out to the 5th was like, hey, like he has to get a finish. So Aljo was kind of like, he was real like real cautious in the 5th, like didn't press forward, nothing. So I was like, I don't think it's that obvious. Like I thought it could have went either way, especially because it wasn't like he dominated 3 or 4 rounds to where it's like, all right, like that's scary, bro. That's tough. But I mean, they had it how everyone else had it, them winning those previous 3 rounds out of 4. But yeah, I mean, it's hard, man, especially with their style of fighting when it's a lot of like top position. You don't know how they're going to score it, how they score it. Like, because a lot of rounds, I feel Henry did more work, but Aljo ended the round on top. So
the last 30 seconds, yeah.
So you don't know how they scored that. Do they take a look at the last 4.5 minutes? Or are they going to look like, hey, he was on top the last 30? Like, it's that close. Got to give it to him. So I don't know. In a fight like that, I'm just not telling my guy that, but hey, they did what they did, and it was a great technical fight. I wasn't mad at the fight at all. I think it was a really good fight. But yeah, I mean, I just think that's scary to say that he needs to finish in the 5th, which I definitely think was not the case. But yeah, I mean, all in all, a good night, and then finally the fight ends. We get the decision, and then the man, the myth, the legend, Suga Sean comes in the octagon.
Woo-wee.
Chills, made the night by far the best thing of the night when they brought Suga in. It's official. We are getting Suga Sean versus Aljamain Sterling. There's the clarity we get. We're hoping for Boston in August. But man, like, what was your? I know you were, because I was like, I didn't know they were bringing him out. So like, as soon as they announced the decision, I was like, bro, bring in Suga. Then they were showing him, and I was like, bro, they're really bringing him in. So I know you were lit. So what were you thinking?
Oh yeah, I had remembered hearing Suga say on one of his podcasts that they were probably going to bring him in. So that part didn't catch me by surprise. I was just excited to see how it unfolded. I mean, great job by them. Suga, he needs to work a little bit on his live on the mic words. He's way better on interviews or on podcasts or on social media, which is a huge part of the game now. But when he's on the spot, sometimes he doesn't come up with the most amazing things. But hey, that'll get better. He's improving everywhere. And Marab, that was pretty hilarious when he took the jacket. Not gonna lie,
I didn't see him take the jacket till after, like during like live. I didn't see that.
Yeah, I saw Marab standing with his jacket on, and my cousin and I started dying. And then he went up on the cage, and Suga went over there to get it back. Pretty funny thing. Marab's I think it's all just great promotion. Then Suga, on an interview with Ariel today, he said he was actually watching the fight next to Aljo's mom and girlfriend.
Oh, really?
Like the whole time, yeah. So they were just talking. He said like they were pretty friendly and stuff.
Yeah, no, it's definitely gonna be a cool build up, a good fight. I'm super excited for that one. I think the stylistic like matchup is gonna be super like fun to watch, super fun to dissect. Where do you have that now? Like I haven't seen anything Vegas wise. I haven't looked at all, but like where would you set the line?
I'd say I mean, based off the fact that Aljo has the most wins in bantamweight history, and we have seen him against guys somewhat similar to Suga, aka Corey Sandhagen, and we saw what he did to Corey, made very quick work of him. So I think Aljo will probably come in as a slight favorite, maybe minus 170, 160, and then
it's not slight, it's big.
I guess, yeah. When I think big, I think like 200 or above.
Nah, 170 is big.
I mean, what was Suga for Peter? Or Peter was like a minus 300, right?
Yeah, Peter was up there.
Yeah, so
it's definitely not gonna be that. I would probably say Aljo minus 145, 150.
I'm hammering Suga ASAP though, the plus money, because that's not gonna last. He's a very popular guy.
How does he win? Can he win the fight?
It has to be by knockout, right?
Yeah. I just don't think he can stuff those takedowns for 5 rounds. No one can.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, because even Henry's an elite wrestler, and we saw the elite grappling exchanges between the two of them. But
I don't think it's about like necessarily stuffing them. Because I don't think you can stuff him for 5 rounds. No one can do that. But like, can he transition and can he get stuff off his back? That's what's going to be key. Like, can he get up from those?
He did with Peter. I know Aljo's a way different animal than Peter on the ground, but Suga looked good off his back, and I hope he really has just been training grappling and jiu-jitsu for the last 5 years, like he said.
For sure has.
Yeah. I don't know. I like Suga in it, but I think Aljo should be the favorite. It's going to be an uphill battle for Sean. He knows it. Him and Tim have been in the lab. They've been ready for this. They knew it was going to be Aljo or Henry, and it's pretty similar preparations. So,
yeah. And then I think he's for sure been training the heavy grappling, and then I just think he's so much better on the feet, man. That's what's going to be the difference. Like, and I think it's one of those things, like kind of like how Suga said, like his Peter Young moment was the Jose Aldo moment. Like, I think it can be this fight because I think that he has to get him out of there quick. Like, he has to start fast. He has to get him out of there quick, and like that. We finally got some fucking clarity in this division. We know what's going to happen. We know he's going to fight. We have a date, but it's nothing confirmed yet. I was hoping maybe fucking they were like, let's get it on National Fight Week, man. That's what I was hoping.
There's no way Aljo's trying to fight in 2 months, though.
Yeah, no, definitely. So I know we talked about this Friday, and we said that this was going to be the question that we were going to ask. Where is Aljo the bantamweight GOAT?
Dude, I mean, he's got a very strong argument for it now. He has the most wins. He's getting up there for title defenses. It's hard to say because I wasn't witnessing it live, but I think I still have Dominic Cruz over him just because he was the champ for so long. And yeah, he was injury plagued and stuff like that, but I don't know. I just think it sounds so stupid to say, but for every fight before this one, you could kind of pick at all of Aljo's wins, and you know what I mean? Pick things out that you're like, did he really win? So I'm going to say he's not the GOAT yet, but he's definitely in the territory, has a very strong argument for it. But in my opinion, no. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's definitely a lot of like recency bias, but I just think like we come on here every single week and we talk about this 135 division and how great it is and how many killers they have in this division, like, and how deep the division is. But yet Aljo just always continues to win. So it's like, I feel like it's unfair to sit here and say like, this is the best division in the world so deep and all this, and then you've only had one champion for so long, and then it's just like, how can you not give him his flowers for that? Because I don't think the division is the deepest it's ever been. It wasn't this deep for Dominic Cruz. Like it just wasn't. So I mean, I don't know. I think if you look at the guys that Aljo's beat, definitely better than the guy Dominic Cruz has beat.
Yeah, and 100%. The guys that Dominic Cruz has beat, most of them got mopped the floor. They just got whooped when they fought the guys in this era, even though, they were older. But it's tough to say. I want to see one more from him. I respect Aljo, but I do not like his fighting style. When he goes down on his knees and he just waves his head.
That was weird. That was weird. Bro, I don't know what that was. That was
just mocking the fact that people can't do anything right there. Like, you can't kick him, you can't knee him.
That's not in the fucking head. That's what he gets.
Some ONE FC rules right there. He's asleep if he's doing that. So I don't know, man. I respect him, but I'm not personally a huge fan.
Agreed.
I'll leave it at that.
Well, let's get to a guy that I am a huge fan of, Gilbert Burns, losing to Bilal Muhammad. 5-round decision. Bilal dominant from the beginning. Gilbert kind of hurt his elbow, but I mean, I think
shoulder.
Yeah, okay, whatever it was. But whenever we talk about whenever they want to dissect fights, and so for example, everyone's like, oh, Gilbert got hurt. I don't take that into effect when he got hurt because of the other guy.
Mm-hmm.
He got hurt because of the kicks.
Yeah.
So that doesn't mean anything. No, he got hurt because of the kicks. So, I mean, I don't know. I'm not gonna. It was a boring fight, but I think Bilal did what Bilal had to do. I mean, we knew that's what Bilal does, though. We knew Bilal's gonna. If Bilal has to make it ugly and win, he's gonna make it ugly and win. If he has to make it boring and win, he's gonna make it boring and win. Like, that's just who Bilal is, and that's what he does. But I mean, I don't want to say a great performance, but I would just say a great technical, a good win. Got in and got out off a tough weight cut, short notice fight. It's kind of what you got to do. Get in and get out. And he did that. And he's definitely next up after Colby and Leon. So what do you think about that one?
Yeah, dude. I mean, great performance from Bilal. Obviously a bummer that Gilbert got hurt and we didn't get to see the fight play out in his true form. But like you said, it was caused by Bilal. So you can't take anything away from Bilal because of it. And did you see Bilal's ankle? The stuff about that?
Oh, yes.
Dude, that thing was hurt. And he even said it today that it was injured a while ago and then he re-injured it pretty bad during fight week.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's not like Bilal was completely healthy either. Yeah, he was throwing a lot of kicks, but he didn't shoot one takedown. And I was thinking that it might be because he didn't want to wrestle and risk rolling that ankle, having to try to push someone's body, planting off that ankle. So it's not like he was at 100% either. Just speaks to what dogs both of those guys are, that they were going into a 5-rounder knowing that they were beat up. I think my theory about Gilbert played true a little bit, that he was feeling that wear and tear just from the weight cuts. I think it was 3 fights in 100 days or something like that. So, and before, that's not even counting the Hamzat fight. So he's been in there, and I think you just kind of hit a wall eventually, even if you are training. And we saw Bilal get out there. Did you see what Colby said today?
About he has to fight again or something? But one, I don't get why Kobe should be talking anything. He got a lucky title shot. And 2 is you're not the title guy, so why do you don't get to say what Bilal does and what he doesn't do?
Yeah, facts.
I don't understand that shit at all.
Yeah, people are getting a little tired of Colby, I think, because he used to.
I don't know, bro. I like Kobe. I like his fighting style. But that's just stupid. That makes no sense, bro. You're not the champion. You don't get to dictate who gets a shot and who doesn't. You're lucky you got a shot.
Facts. And when he was talking, but he would go out there and be really active and back it up, it was cool. But now he's just talking and not fighting, and it's getting old, I would say.
Yeah, definitely.
We want to see something from him soon. I saw one thing on Instagram that said, Bilal versus Shavkat is the fight to make. No, I was like, chill out, bro. Y'all just hate Bilal, don't you?
Yeah. No, but I think Bilal's for sure good. Bilal's for sure up. I think Leon takes care of Kobe, so Leon Bilal 2. Let's run it. One thing that I was super impressed about, and I want to see a title shot, Yan Xiaonan, your dog of the day, wins by knockout in the first round for the women's strawweight division. That's a huge knockout. I think that's the type of win that for sure warrants a title shot. You would say she gets a title shot?
Yes, dude, especially in that division when someone has that much hype. The only thing I was going to say, my only other theory is you could milk one more if Rose is ready to go. Because her and Rose for a title shot, that's another big fight. And then the title shot's going to be a somewhat big fight regardless.
You're saying Wei Li versus Rose?
No,
Yan versus Rose?
Yan versus Rose for a title eliminator.
Okay.
Like if you wanted to just milk one more big fight out of that division, because I mean, you could just do Yan versus Wei Li right off the rip, and everyone's going to be hyped about that. But I think they're hyped about.
I have a proposition here for because if I'm UFC, I give Yan the title shot. I have a proposition though for this fight. I say we do it in China. Okay, so that alone is the headliner. I think that's a headliner. Like I don't think you need a co-main for that. Or like I don't think you need that's not a co-main, that's the headliner for doing it in China, right? But that can't be like a pay-per-view main event, right? So let's do a fight night, but let's do it for the title. And they're the main event.
That would be sick.
Why not?
I mean, they could. You know what they could even do? What they did for I think it was Glover versus Jan Blachowicz. Remember, it was free here in the States, and it was a pay-per-view in Europe and those other countries because there was basically all those fighters and it was at that time. Why not make it a pay-per-view in China? I'm sure they'll buy that thing and it'll probably be up there with the record-breaking numbers and then have it be a free fight here.
Yeah,
you could have the Leech be the co-main because he's been getting very unlucky lately. If his back is recovered, that would be a great treat for him, a home fight, a co-main event. So, yeah, I was super happy with my dog of the day. That was a mad impressive. I didn't expect her to look that good. I'm going to be honest with you.
Yeah, no, exactly.
She was crisp and powerful too.
Yeah. Speaking of people who we didn't expect to look good either, or not expect to look good, but surprised us, Diego Lopes comes in on a week notice and goes to a 3-round decision with a heavy favorite, one of the next up and coming guys in the featherweight division. And I think we came away from this fight talking about like Evilov's not who we thought he is, then Lopes is that guy.
Dude,
it's crazy how that works.
Yeah, I think it might be Lopez. I'm not sure. I heard some of the announcers saying Lopes and some of the announcers saying Lopez.
They don't know what it is.
Yeah, I'm down to rock with Lopes for now. When you got a haircut like that, we're not gonna look into your last name.
Yeah, facts.
So yeah, bro, but he had me scared because I had Evelev at the end of one of my parlays I did. It was a 4-legger that hit, and he almost got Evelev out of there 2 or 3 times, maybe more than that.
Yeah.
He was taking a pretty good beating at some points as well, but he just kept coming back and finding a way to almost finish the fight. I could see him being around for a long time in this company.
For sure. It's like one of those performances, kind of like who was the dude that Suga fought on the notice, and then like
Chris Moutinho.
Yeah.
He did way better than Moutinho though, because Moutinho never had Suga any trouble.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude,
he for sure deserves a shot, like a full camp, like because of the performance, even though he lost.
He's young too, I'm pretty sure. Let me see how old he is. 28, so not super young, but still could have 5-6 good years in the company. And then my play of the day, bing, Charles Jourdain over the lowly looking Kron Gracie. Obviously, we don't want to disrespect anybody that gets in the octagon, but that's just not what the UFC wants to see. It's not what the fans want to see. Bro, it's not what the other fighter wants.
Okay, usually like I say shit and like I there's a line because I don't disrespect these fighters, but like we say they can beat our ass. But like when I say that, I'm gonna make a statement and I truly mean it. Like I truly mean it. Like I would sign up for this tomorrow if I got paid. I would box Kron Gracie. Like just box. Like I would feel like I'm not saying I'd win, but like I would like go into the ring like not like I would be scared, but I wouldn't like fear for my life. Like I think I could like hang in a boxing match with Kron Gracie.
Yeah, that's a great point. I'd probably be less scared to just box Kron Gracie than I would your average amateur at a gym that trains 3 times a week.
Bro, like there's just nothing on the hands that scares me.
Bro,
I don't think I just think those jiu-jitsu guys are so like caught up in that shit, which I get it. It's like it's my favorite base. I love jiu-jitsu, but it's like they think just go into this shit now like, oh, I have jujitsu. Like, I don't think they're training like on the mitts, but like I don't think they're throwing punches. I don't think they're sparring. Like, I do not think they're doing that. And I think like in the past with his dad and shit, like no one knew what jujitsu was, so it was like really like surprising, and you can get people like off guard. But like now, even your basic like MMA guy is training jujitsu 2-3 times a week. Like even Suga trains jujitsu every day. Like everyone's doing this like they're not obviously they're not special and shit like Crone, like black belts and stuff like that, but they're training jujitsu every day and they know what it is and they like been in these positions before. So they're not surprising anybody anymore. So like you have to strike. Like, but that shit's dead, bro. That shit's played out.
They have to at least be able to respect your striking to the point where you could get to a good position for a submission. But yeah, Gracie was just doing the old fashioned pulling guard like they would do at UFC 1 when the guys wouldn't know what's going on. It's like, come on, dude, this is another era. I can confidently say that I have never felt that safe for one of my bets during a UFC fight. Hey, we got Chaka Toast in the house.
Chaka, my guy.
We gotta get you all on the show again. He said, I trained BJJ. I bet you're a dog.
See, I don't think Royce ain't submitting Chaka. Or Crone ain't submitting Chaka. Sorry, Royce could, not Crone.
Yeah. Shit, I don't know. Crone probably could too. That dude's a disgusting BJJ guy.
Nah, bro, but I just like bro, like it's just that shit doesn't like I don't know. And then it just throws more because like he was like weird and shit all week. Like I don't fuck with that shit, bro. Like I don't know. Those dudes just think they're like all that shit, bro. Like I want to see. Can we get Crone Gracie versus Ryan Hall though?
Oh, geez, that would be a fan favorite.
Just take the gloves off and just let him grapple.
Chakato said that motherfucker was scooting around the cage like Mikey Museci. That is facts. I'd say Mikey probably has a better striking game than Crone.
Yeah, facts. But my underdog, the next fight here.
Oh, dog of the day.
We went 2-0 on underdog dogs of the day. Matt Favola, right like I said. I was like, they're both going to stand in there and throw blows. They're going to stay in the pocket. They're going to be in the phone booth. Give me the plus money on Matt Favola. Yeah. Lock in.
Dang. Dude, that was a banger of a fight, just like we thought it would be. Hey, and Barry, I don't know if you placed that parlay or not, the first round finish for that fight and the Parker Porter fight, but that one would have hit if you did.
Real good scout on that.
Thank you. So, yeah, dude, Favola, does he deserve a number next to his name in the lightweight division now?
Yeah, for sure. I think 3 straight knockouts. I think that's his 3rd straight knockout. He for sure does.
Yeah, and they've all been
a guy like Drew Dober. Like that's a big win to finish a guy like Drew Dober. 3 straight knockout wins for Matt Favola. First, all in the first round.
Yeah, that's the first time that or not the first, but one of the few that Dober's chin has been cracked. The Giga chin, as people say.
Yeah.
Sad sight for Drew Dober fans, including myself. But I mean, I was happy for Dimes' dog of the day, obviously, so I didn't stay down for too long. I didn't have any money, or actually, I had that one in a parlay for it to go under the first round.
Let's get he said it was this motherfucker puking on the bathroom that left early in San Diego.
Yeah, for the new fans, it is Chocolate Toast out here exposing me. I just gotta own that one.
That was for sure him.
Yeah, we were at the Cruise Cheeto event, and I was a little hungover from the night before. I didn't know the card started at 11. I thought it started at 3 or 4 or something. So I thought I would have the whole afternoon to recover, but that was not the case. We met Chaka and Steve Nonek outside of Chick-fil-A. That was my one chance to recover, and it did not happen.
You're the last person to see him alive, for real. Like, after that, he was dead.
I was sitting on the grass waiting for my Uber, and then my head was just hanging out the side of the Uber the whole way home. I was like, I'm not going to throw up. I already got it all out. And the girl was just driving as fast as she could, man. You live and you learn, right? First UFC event, only UFC event for me. Didn't even get to watch it. So,
oh my god, that's just hilarious.
That one,
no, but all right, hold on. Back on track. Can I get Matt Favola versus Money Moicano?
Oh, I like that. Did they find Sarayuki another opponent, or do you think um they'll try and rebook that?
I mean, I think they for sure try and rebook it, but I don't know. I want to see that shit.
Yeah, bro.
We got
Money
Josh
Boy
Emmett versus.
Kondo.
We got we got Josh Emmett versus Taporia booked.
Oh, let's go. That's for is it like June 16th? I think it says.
Let me
Pretty
get the date
soon.
on that.
Oh yeah, also a little MMA news that we forgot to bring up in the last pod because I don't think either of us were, too concerned about it. Amanda Nunes and Juliana Pena 3 is off as of now. There's a new opponent that goes by the name of Irene Aldana. She's ranked number 5 in the division. I'm not even sure if it's a rematch or not.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna say I like this fight more, but I'd be scared. I'm not. I mean, she shouldn't be scared, but Amanda's got to be cautious, bro. Aldana's big. It's a tough matchup. I like it.
You like it more than
I
Pena?
don't think she rolls over. I don't think she rolls over her.
They haven't fought yet.
I don't fucking know.
I'm not gonna lie.
One thing that I do want to say, and I don't want to get off track, but like, can we stop calling Amanda Nunes a double champ? That 145 belt, that shit doesn't exist, bro.
Thank you.
I hate when she comes. I hate when she comes up here with 2 belts. Like that shit's not real, bro.
It hasn't been real since
Like at
what?
some point
Like
you just gotta
Cyborg?
vacate it. Like yeah, like I don't like that shit at all, bro.
Yeah, just take it off the. I don't even know if it's in the UFC app anymore.
No, it's literally if you go to the like UFC app and you go to like the featherweight women's, it's literally just her. There's no rankings or nothing.
That's so stupid, man. It's just to
no
sell
sense to me,
tickets, just to put something next to the name. But yeah, man. So let's see where we at. We're at Kennedy, our guy, Big Kennedy. That's what I'll call him. He won a great fight versus Devin Clark. That was a banger as well, dude. There was a few that could have been fight of the night on this card. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I think the last 2 might have been the 2 least entertaining fights, honestly.
Yeah.
Besides Charles Jourdain and
why was it so? I feel like it was so late too.
It's because the 2 5-rounders.
But I feel like it's never been that late. That shit was. I was falling asleep in that bitch.
Yeah, dude. Imagine how they felt on the East Coast. 3 hours later,
shit, like in the morning there.
Yeah, that's probably why the fans weren't like super rowdy by the end of it either, because they sounded like they were louder in the prelims. Yeah, that's probably when it was like prime time. They were probably all tired and shit. But yeah, Kennedy, part of your parlay, right?
Yeah, parlay was cooked though. Jan killed the parlay. Everything else hit on the parlay.
Big Jan.
3 out of 4 hit on the parlay. Trash. Usually how it goes though.
Yep, that's how they build those towers in Vegas, huh? Parlays.
They don't build them off straight bets. They build them off parlays.
Yeah, dude, Kennedy, he's moving up in that 205 division. I think that is 3 wins in a row for him. All finishes as well. So, yeah, let's get him a ranking. He's huge too, 6'5".
Yeah, no, that's why I like him, bro. Like every time I see like I do like the film and like watch him like fight and like see like evaluate the fight, I just always like gravitate towards that because I'm like, bro, he's 6'5", like he's fucking longer than all these dudes. Like he's gotta like. So I think like I'll always have to bet on him just because I like the matchups that he's always gonna have.
He's not wiry at all. He's built as well.
Yeah, no, he's good,
dude. And then Parker Porter, Braxton Smith. That one was a wild one. Ended in the first. Braxton just ran out of energy after about 45 seconds. And yeah, ended in the first. Like I said, hope y'all did that parlay.
Hey, they said Ikram Askalarov, whatever his fucking name is. They said he dogs Bo Nickel.
Really?
Yeah.
I guess he is one of those combat sambo guys, so he's not going to be no slouch on the ground. What do you think?
I got to see more from Bo Nickel. They keep giving him favorable matchups.
That's what I'm saying, which is smart, but yeah.
Is him versus Trayshawn Gore officially booked?
Yeah, International Fight Week. We'll be there.
It's a bad matchup.
Horrible matchup for Gore.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. But yeah, I think after that, let's do Ikram and Bo Nickel shit. At some point, he's got to get like it's not like he's like Raul Rojas where we got to like slow play him. You know, like he's not young. He's got to start getting in the top 15. Yeah. He's trying to get there.
I keep forgetting that he's like already 27, 28.
Yeah.
Same age as Suge.
Yeah.
And we kind of skipped around, but who do you like for Henry if he doesn't retire?
If he doesn't retire, so I don't think he has okay, so he doesn't get an immediate like title shot. And then so then you look at okay, title eliminator, cool, but then that means he has to fight 2 more times, right? I don't think he fights 2 more times. I think he fights 1 more fight. And so he's in a tough spot. Okay, he doesn't get a title shot and he probably wants 1 more fight. So then I look around and I look at like guys who are in similar tough spots. Okay. By the way, I don't want to get too off track. Volk dominates Henry, but so I look at the 35. I look at the 45 division. I don't think Henry goes down to 25. That'd be my dream. Probably him versus Moreno at 25. I think Henry can come back right now and get a shot at 25. But I don't think he wants to go to 25. So I think we look at 45, and you look at guys in tough spots. And I say you do Henry Cejudo versus Max Holloway.
I think Max dogs him, but I guess we got to see it. I think Brandon Moreno did tweet that he would want to move up and fight Henry, no belts or anything like that, just to fight. So that's mine for Henry. I would love to see Moreno versus Henry at 35.
Or shit, Figgy, can I gotta stop giving Figgy fights. Fuck Figgy.
Yeah, we gotta see him say something.
I gotta stop giving Figgy fights at 35. I've been trying to matchmake for Figgy at 35 for 2 months.
He's out here trying to fight Manel Kape still, huh?
Yeah. But I think that's. Figgy. I mean, I think if you're Henry, you just look at try to just find a big fight. I think that's.
Yeah. Some were saying a Dominic Cruz rematch as well.
Yeah.
Big money fight for both of them. That could definitely be a pay-per-view co-main, I would say.
Yeah, for sure.
And for Aljamain, Suga, obviously he's next. Going to be the biggest payday of Aljo's life. I'm willing to bet on that. And Bilal, we got Leon next for him. I think Gilbert should probably take
a year off.
Damn near a year. He's fought as many times as you have to in a year, so he's already made that money.
I don't think I just think I'm not gonna make a match for him because I think by the time he comes back, it's gonna be all different. So by the time I would want him to come back, it's gonna be all different. So
the one I had,
I'm off. You deserved it, Gilbert.
One I had where they could both take a long break, even though this guy already has kind of been, is Jeff Neal versus Gilbert Burns.
Yeah,
because Neal went through an absolute war in his last fight. So yeah, maybe that one, maybe later in the year, early next year, but I wouldn't expect to see Gilbert back for a while, but who knows with that dude, honestly.
Yeah, you never know. Yeah. Let's get into the card this weekend. Rosenstrike versus Jailton Almeida. Jailton Almeida coming in at minus 550, Rosenstrike plus 400. Big spot here for Almeida. Kind of like this is the win that puts him in the talks for the title, the talks for the top 5. So what do you like here? Do you think Almeida can pull it off? And do you think we're talking about him on Monday as the next guy in the heavyweight division?
Probably not, if I'm being honest. I don't know. I'm honestly not like insanely pumped for this fight. I'm pumped for the card in general because it's a pretty stacked card. And whenever they're on ABC, they're always a banger. But I think Biggie Boy will still be able to get it done.
Yeah, I'm betting actually Rosenstrike plus 400, bro. I think
400?
Bro, yes. Rosenstrike's plus 400, Almeida's plus 550. I don't like that line at all. Give me Rosenstrike all day for that price.
Seriously, man. Yeah, Rosenstrike, he has that big time experience. I guess Almeida has more wins, but
yeah,
I don't know. I like that.
Here, your guy's up. Anthony Lionheart, your future champion.
Yes, sir.
The light heavyweight division. You think he pulls it off versus Johnny Walker? Fights a pick him here.
I like Smith. I think his experience will show through. It's a 3-rounder, so he's going to have his foot on the gas from the beginning, if I had to guess.
Yeah.
And I think Smith by decision, probably, if I had to guess.
I like Smith, too. This last one I'm interested in here, D-Rod versus Ian Gary. D-Rod's been super active, by the way. Shouts D-Rod.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy this fight's like the third fight. This is a really good fight. Ian Gary minus 280, Rodriguez plus 230. Who do you like here and why?
I am excited for this one because we finally get to see Gary against another very solid striker.
Yeah.
D-Rod is no slouch on the feet at all. He's been around for a while. He's been in there with very good dudes. So this is going to show us how good Ian really is. But I think I'm rocking with Ian. He hasn't looked like a world beater.
His last fight, he kind of showed like, all right, he's like human.
Mm-hmm.
Because like his first like 3 fights in the UFC were like, damn, like this dude's just rolling over everybody. But his last fight when he got dropped, I think, versus Kanan, like I was like, damn. But then he came back and battled and he ended up getting the win. So
yeah,
but yeah, like his first 3 fights before that, he didn't really take any damage. He got anything he wanted, picked everyone apart. So I'm excited. Like you said, I'm excited to see him versus someone who's going to bring the fight to him as well and kind of have that same mentality he is. So this is a great test for him, and I love this fight a lot. So I don't know. As far as who I'd pick, I think Ian Gary wins, but I'm not confident for that price.
Yeah. What is it again?
Minus 230.
Yeah. You don't like to lay that down.
No, not at all.
And then we also got one of your CKB guys fighting on the prelims. They tucked him down there. Carlos Uberberg coming off of a knockout win, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, most of his fights have been knockout wins, besides his one against Kennedy, which was almost a knockout win, but then he just ran out of gas and Kennedy showed what a dog he is. I like Carlos. That might be one of my plays of the day, or maybe my play of the day.
He's plus 390.
Carlos is plus 390?
Yeah. Come on, bro. CKB, you know how we rock down there?
Dang.
You know how we rock down there?
So dog of the day?
No, he's minus 390.
Oh, I said plus. I was tripping.
No, he's minus 390, so that's not your play of the day. We're not laying out.
All right. Yeah, I don't have the odds up right now. My printer's broken, so I didn't get to get my paperwork out in front of me today. But
super excited for this card, though, for real. Charlotte, shouts MJ. You think MJ will be in the building?
Nah.
Shouts MJ. Let me get the logo on the back. Shouts MJ.
Yes, sir. Maybe Mellow Dip actually won't be at all. I was
Hell
thinking
no.
He's in LA right now being a wild boy, as LeVar would say. And then also this weekend, we had the 1FC first card in North America. Pretty sick variety. That girl, her name is, I should know the full name, but Stamp is her last name. And she had a nasty body kick to finish off her fight. Did a cool little dance after. And then we had Mikey Darth Ravioli or something like that is his nickname, Musumeci, with a dominating win. He was wrenching on that guy's knee. Did you see when the guy tried to oil check him?
Yeah.
I was like, bro, those grapplers are wild, dude.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah,
I love like the variety in the promotion. Like
me
you go
too.
from grappling to Muay Thai to kickboxing to MMA. Like I like that a lot.
Like I'm down to watch one grappling match, 10-minute. I'm not trying to watch a whole
let's
part
just
of
throw
it.
Wayne Hall and Cron Gracie on there. It's fine.
Get him on the UFC Uriah Faber A1 grappling or
definitely
something like that. And then we had Rod Tang, your guy.
Bro, I was gonna ask you too, like, is he ever coming to the MMA or UFC?
I don't think after that one MMA round.
He's only like 25.
Huh?
He's only like 25.
That's true, dude.
He's young.
He'd have to start training that takedown.
Bro, his kicks and his hands are disgusting.
Yeah. We saw though how obviously DJ's one of the GOATs, but he made Rod Tang.
Yeah, bro, that's nobody. His first MMA fight. He fought DJ. Like, come on.
Yeah, I'm sure he's had some MMA rounds and fights and stuff like that, but he looked like a deer in headlights in the grappling department.
Yeah, definitely.
So, I mean, he's only 25 though. I think he makes a good amount of money in one doing this though. So
yeah.
How many wins does he have? Like 200 something?
Yeah, crazy amount.
It's like,
and he can fight all the time in this shit, so. He can fight all the time in doing this, so.
Facts. Yeah, they'd be doing those tournaments and stuff like that, like 10, 20 fights a week probably. And then did Brian Battle get taken off of this? Huh?
He's on there.
Oh, yeah, dang, dude. He is not getting that card placement anymore, but we got Brian Battle, tough alum.
Where's he's from, by the way? He's from there.
He's from Charlotte?
I think he's from North Carolina area.
Hey, so crowd will get the crowd in there early. That's why he's down there on the early prelims.
Yeah.
But Yeah, shouts Brian Battle. I'll be tuning in for the Tough Alum.
Does
Great card.
does Demetrius Johnson ever come back to the UFC or no?
Nah, too old. And he's already making good money. I think he likes what he's doing in ONE FC. He's happy with the management over there.
He's the guy there too.
Yep, the complete opposite of how his relationship was with the UFC. I think he has a lot of say in what he can do over there too, which you don't in the UFC.
I just hate that like the bantamweight and like flyweight divisions weren't like they are now back then.
Facts, dude. Mighty Mouse, like he would have no issue selling pay-per-views in today's day and age because there's so many more fans that would be down to watch him fight all the time, no matter who he's fighting now.
Yeah, for sure.
With how much the sport's just grown in general. I mean, yeah. And then we're also going to be introducing a new little segment. We're still working out the kinks on it.
What you got for me? I'm excited for this to see what I'm excited to see what you got for me for real.
So what are we calling this segment?
Go ahead.
We're gonna call it just what the fuck of the week, I guess. We'll try and think of a better name if anyone has one. Drop it down in the recommendations. But we're basically just gonna find something in the huge world of the fight game that's just a little out there, just some sort of weird promotion or some weird fight, like some Russians fighting in a car, choking each other out at press conferences.
Jiu-jitsu, shouts Chaka.
Yeah, some smaller people fighting. So for this week's What the Fuck moment of the week, we have this video from XMMA.
And now, guys, we have special guests. Yo, listen to me! Hasbullah! You motherfucker! You wanna beat a fucking cat? Hasbullah! I'll make you one little bitch! I'm officially challenging Hasbullah to a fight in the United States of America! Hasbullah! Again! I'll make you my little bitch!
Wow.
And from Hasher with a fight to prove. And now, guys, we have special guests.
Bro. Okay. Bro, you can. Hey, I've been trying to get Hasbullah. Bro, here's the thing. And I fuck with Hasbullah. But, bro, like, you got the UFC deal. You got the UFC money. Dude's going to try to fight. Like, Hasbullah's ducking smoke.
I'm telling you. Once he steps in the octagon, all the hype's going to go away.
Oh, yes. Bro, a lot of these dudes want smoke with Hasbullah, bro, and he's ducking the smoke, bro. They're like, hey, I picture it like Nate Diaz. I'm going to fight your fucking ass. Bro, you can't. I'm telling you. They're probably like, bro, this dude got UFC deals? Like, hell no. Like, let's run it in the cage.
That should be my UFC deal.
Because all he wants to do is pull out guns and knives, bro. He's not with the smoke.
In fact, he's not a true martial artist.
He just tries to act like bro. I'm telling you, Hasbullah is ducking a lot of smoke. You gotta start seeing these dudes, bro. You can't just run around with all these UFC dudes with Dana White, all this UFC money, and not expect dudes. You gotta get in the cage.
You can't just act like one of them.
There's no way none of that shit ever gets sanctioned.
Bro, XMMA, they were promoting it on their IG, but who knows with that promotion? They'll schedule an event and then just call it off like the week of. So I don't know if we want to trust those guys.
Whoa. Bro, that shit's hilarious. Oh
yeah, I want to find that guy's name, but he is a funny looking guy, I must say.
We got to get the tail of the tape for that one, too. We got to find out the height and weight.
Yeah, that guy's definitely a little bit taller than Hasbullah. He's got some length on him for sure. Where is his name? Let's see.
That was a good one though to start it off.
Thank you. Yeah, and if you guys have any submissions for a What the Fuck of the Week, just send them into our Instagram, and we will happily pick through. Maybe if there's a couple good ones, we will play multiple in a week because it is pretty funny. All right, so his name, I guess his name is just Hash on Instagram. He only has 6,000 followers right now, but I could
let's get Hash on the pod. DM him.
Yeah, I might. Dude, that is a great
Hash
idea.
On the pod.
Y'all might be seeing an episode with Hash. And
let's get Hash.
I've got to say, I am 100% with Hash when he called out Hasbulla for beating the cat because that video is not a good video at all. Anyone that abuses animals is a piece of shit. So,
Oh shit, we're just making PSA announcements now. Go ahead.
I don't know. I'm just speaking my mind. It's a podcast.
Go ahead.
But,
Get that shit off your chest.
yeah, I don't know. I'd kind of like to see Hasbulla get flatlined at this point. So, yeah, Zion Clark, if you're still out there looking for a fight, I know, dude, he would literally murder Hasbulla.
Don't get me started.
It would not be close.
Don't get me started. Don't get me started.
Yeah, so shout out Hash. Hopefully we can get him on the pod. That would be an elite.
Yeah, get Hash on outside the cage. Start the hashtag.
And then I've got to bring it up. Last time we were on here, I said, hey, what's the Golden State Lakers series going to be
I was waiting for the show to wrap up so we can talk about it. Like, go ahead, I'm ready.
Yeah. Now 45 minutes in, this is usually about the time we start talking some hoops. Yeah. So
it was fun. Yeah. I mean, game of adjustments. We're gonna adjust. We're gonna adjust tonight. We adjusted after game 1. It's a chess match. Whoever has the most chess pieces. I still like my guy to make the most adjustments. Shout out to Ham though. He's made some good adjustments. I didn't think he was gonna be this good, but we'll see tonight. I think tonight's a big one. I think whoever wins tonight wins the series.
Yeah, because 2-2 going back home, that's a great spot to be
Bold
in.
Statement. I think whoever wins tonight wins the series. So I'm definitely gonna be locked in right now. I'm honestly just about to lock in. Stop it. I'm very confident. I don't get rattled because I've been here before. These dudes, like, they haven't been in these big playoff games in quite some time. Their last big playoff games were in the bubble. So, like, just like when we were down 2-0, to Sac. It's like, bro, I'm not worried. We've been here before. We have champions. We got winners. We got championship pedigree. So I ain't worried. We're going to even it up tonight. 2-2, going back to the Bay. We're fine.
That's facts. They are starting Gary Payton.
They laughed at us too when they said we were starting Michael Green. What happened in game 2? Everyone was laughing when we were starting Michael Green.
Didn't have a choice. Cool. It's because Looney had the flu.
Shout out to GP.
It was Flooney.
We're good. I'll see you next week. We'll be here.
I think all it really depends on is how Anthony Davis plays. Depends if him or his twin brother shows up.
Bro, what did I just seen someone say? Oh, they said Anthony is like alternate days. Like he's like,
that's what AD stands for?
Yeah.
It don't make sense, dude. Yeah, it really does not make any sense at all. You know what I find myself thinking? And I'm not very knowledgeable in the basketball world, but I just keep thinking if the Lakers had Ingram, Randall, and somehow a healthy Lonzo right now.
You can't say that because you got one ring out of it. Like I tell people all the time, like a lot of teams would do anything for one ring. Like I don't think Toronto looks back at the Kawhi shit and like regrets it.
That's different though, bro. That ring didn't even feel like the ring.
It's a ring though, bro. You guys got a ring out of it. Like it doesn't matter. Like you do
no
anything
home games.
You do anything to get one ring.
No parade, no home games.
Still got a ring.
Nothing. No fans in the crowd. Bro, the saddest video might be the one where the Lakers are celebrating on the court after they won the championship and all you hear is like the shoes squeaking.
Yeah, that shit had to be weird.
It could not have felt like you're going to play a finals game. Imagine for LeBron. He's been to so many finals. He knows what that's like. And then he goes out there and it's just an empty gym with some babies in the crowd. You got Russell Westbrook talking shit to the babies. That was the best part of the bubble. He's staring them down.
Yeah, the bubble was fucking funny. I gotta go lock in, man. I gotta go watch this. I gotta go lock in on this game. I gotta go get my spot. I'm locked in tonight for real. So you're in trouble because I'm locked in tonight from start to finish.
All right. You better make some calls to the Warriors bench because
we'll be all right.
Need to have some answers.
We'll be all right.
All right, then, everybody. That's it for episode 41 of Outside the Cage. It's crazy. Dirk. 41 episodes. We forgot about 40 last week, but it's a pretty big milestone.
Shouts Dirk.
Yeah, shout outs Dirk. Hell yeah. According to sources, only about 6.2% of podcasts make it to 41 episodes. So
I like our odds.
We're elite. All right. Till next week. Doses.